Hi everyone, welcome back to Don't Eat the Cashier. Now, first off, sorry my voice is like this. I really had a bad flu. It's been like 1 week or so. Okay, alright, let's get back to this new customer who looks like a demon. This is definitely not another vampire. The stranger leans against the counter, trying to look casual, but the way he still twitches betrays his nervous tension. Hi, he clears his throat. Hey, hello, babe. My name is Victor. Don't call me babe. Aren't your parents pirates by any chance? Actually, yes. um, no, sir. My parents are not pirates. Uh, uh, uh. I can almost read it in his eyes. I practiced it so many times and I'm still stumbling. He breathes in fits and starts forces a nervous, trembling smile. It's very surprising that they aren't pirates because you are a real gem, miss. Okay. You illuminate this dirty gas station with your glow. I mean, you clean it very well. This is not a complaint to you. It's just, forget it. You are a gem. Let's leave it at that. Haha, awkwardly smile in response to encourage him. I give him a light, hesitant smile. It's a bit awkward, a bit forced, but undoubtedly encouraging. Oh no, he's blushing. Victor awkwardly smiles back, wagging his tail a little. He's incredibly happy that I didn't start an exorcism ritual. Didn't call security though. There is probably none anyway. Or worst of all, the security of this establishment is my responsibility. Then his smile gradually fades, and he looks away nervously. I ask a few questions. His face is burning. Victor takes another deep, frantic breath. His stomach is growling so horribly. I hope the guy is okay. Is it really that bad? I mean, is my flirting technique really that terrible? Mm, um, of course, great style. I like it. This might be the best compliment he ever heard in his life. Probably the only one. You like it? His voice mixed surprise, disbelief, and a shy glimmer of joy. I'm glad you like awareness because I have plenty of it. You probably know this. Back of the bed, is it really written on my face? Actually, I initially chose this tactic to charm you, miss. Of course, everything went according to plan. No, it's not. He calls shyly and mumbles something to himself. Then he shifts his gaze back to me. Actually, miss, I'm here to acquire. He doesn't get to finish. We have a visitor. She stands next to the counter, clicking her mandibles impatiently. Two packs of Brabsy, a pack of screaming cheese, and a bag of fairy fingers, darling. Okay, two pack of Brabsy, pack of screaming cheese, and a pack. Okay. By the way, your guest attendant is a real sweetheart. It's frightening to imagine what my invincible police looks like. He hasn't even bothered to say hello. And hurry up, I need to rush. I have a lot of work waiting for me today. I'm starting to pack the order. At the same time, this incubus awkwardly tries to hit on a lady. And I thought we had something special. Apparently, the failed Casanova decided to try his luck on a new victim. Wow, you seem so busy and cool, ma'am. And you must have a very wonderful job? She started clicking her mandibles energetically, producing a buzzing sound that vaguely resembles laughter. Wonderful! Oh yes, wonderful! Wonderful for those who don't like to eat, sleep, or see their children grow. Really, the best job in all nine worlds. Speaking of children, Victor barely recovers from her sarcasm when the lady immediately pulls a wallet off her bag and unfolds it over and over again. That's cute. It seemed endless. This is Gugu. He has his father mandibles. Victor gazed into the abyss, and the abyss gazed back, revealing a baby picture. The seduction attempt has failed again. Like any mother, Lady Mantis loved her children and considered it her sacred duty to tell every passing incubus about them. This is Gugu. He is in his rebel phase right now. He bares his mandibles. Can you imagine? He makes such a racket when he eats. The image of larva in a biker jacket makes me snort and reminds me of David. And this is Gigi and Gaga. They're still larvae, but already so talented. What talents can larvae have? They just lie there and eat. I do though. Wait, don't think about that. You have very beautiful children, ma'am. All 20 of them. Incredibly cute. That's just the first wallet. Oh, and the lady her order. Oh, I got a bit carried away. I really am in a hurry. Here, your money, darling. Victor watched her disappear into the night, then turns to me with a grateful look. Thank you, miss. I could handle 20 more kids. To be honest, I already broke down at the 8th, and I thought looking after a cat was hard. You have a cat? The lady left a very little in tips. Probably all her money went to her children. Makes sense, it's okay though. Victor suddenly remembers he came here to buy something. However, my visitors rarely recall that. I need a book. Victor scans my thinking supernatural realm of discount rod and chocolate bars. It's a guide for, well, succubi and incubi. I can't remember what it's called, but I've definitely heard something about it. Could you take a look? It's definitely not for me. It's for my less experienced friend. Because I'm, you know, uh, employee of the month in my layer. He didn't specify whether he was the worst of the best or the best employee of the month. Well, life force harvesting for dummies, or something like that. Life force harvesting. I hear him mumbling quietly to himself. Such a shame. I should have just stayed home and rewatched Evangelion. That's a good anime for the 10th time. I'm heading to the storage room. Just a few hours before I was rushing around here looking for blood for a very hungry monster. Now all these files, eyes, and tentacles seems less ominous. A gigantic dead moth lies on top of one of the boxes, or perhaps he's just very tired. I'm rummaging through the book section, deep in between Baboon Metaphysics and Limit of Patience of Your Dead Servants. I find the desired volume. I come back from the storage room holding this forbidden, mind-bending treatise titled Everything You Ever Want to Know About Demons and Everything You Didn't Want to Know About Them. Wow, this is definitely better than those PDF guides from various sites for, never mind who. Clearly not for the whole family. Let's study it? Yes. It would be very unusual If he just paid me, tipped me, and moved along, I expect too much from this life. But in fact, this will be an entertaining educational lesson. I certainly won't be. It certainly won't be necessary. And the guy looks like those pictures are enough to make him faint. The sooner this over, the sooner I can send him on his way. We find a cozy spot next to the counter. I pull the grimoire closer. I open the book, and the page, yellowed and brittle with age, releases a cloud of dust and indecent, horrifying desire. Incubi, the nature of the tempting roach, hooves of desire. Tempting roach? Oh, that's me. Yes, definitely me. Hooves are just like mine. You have no idea how awful they club, especially on tiles. When you sneak to the fridge at night, the whole house wakes up with you. Everyone thinks there's a big clumsy cow living in your apartment. Sleep out. Yeah, I think you really are incubus. They're all purple. Oh, you're right. All incubi really are purple. I thought my skin color was just some kind of coincidence. You know, like when you create a character in a video game and just spin the color wheel until you stumble upon something weird. He gives me a cautious look, as if not entirely sure about the coolness of his purple hue. Um, I know what you mean. When I was created, someone also spun the wheel. By the way, I was created in Spore. He lets out a quiet, soft chuckle. Spore? Seriously? I know it's a self-deprecating joke, but by the way, it really has an awesome creature maker. I love the mating dance in that game. Oh, I never played that game. Maybe I should have taken a couple for my profession. And by the way, you can make beautiful creatures in Spore too, even with symmetrical limbs. It seems like that was a compliment to me. I am very symmetrical. Victor turns his attention back to the book and runs his gloved finger down the lines. Incubi, appreciator of the vibrant hues of the soul, they draw power not from blood or life force, but from the pure, potent energy of mortal emotion. Although a refined bouquet of positive emotion is the preferred ambrosia. Ah, ambrosia. What a fancy word. A practitioner can also sustain themselves with more coarse, fickle energies of negativity. Despair, horror, and humiliation provide a quick, albeit unpleasant rush of power. It's no wonder that now, after an argument with someone in the comments, I feel like I've eaten a few raisins. Judging by the expression on his face, he clearly isn't cut out for horrors and humiliation. His limit is probably arguing on 4chan. Also a kind of source of horrors and humiliation, but still, it's a bit different. An incubus can, albeit less effectively, form a symbiotic connection by feeding off a single, consenting mortal vessel. The mortal vessel, in turn, can absorb some of the power from the incubus, among other things, their immortality. Wow, sounds like a decent deal. I certainly always have plenty of emotion, mostly hatred for the fact that her money had to work, a whole mountain of raisins for Victor or whatever he called it. What a relief, just 1%. The thought of having to chase after a whole bunch of strangers make me feel sick. Strangers are the scariest thing right after rent. Yeah, I totally understand you. It's probably even harder to deal with clients like me. Communication is already a horror show in itself. Then you add the literal horror with vampires and ghosts, just a nightmare. He looks at me with sympathy. He feels sorry for me. I don't even know how to react to that. Trying to understand what people want from you is quite a challenge. It's like trying to play a game with its rules changing every second, and someone has turned off your screen, and you're paralyzed. Basically, yeah, I completely get you. Victor flips through the grimoire, reading the chapter titles. Techniques of road seduction, juicy emotional juice. Using lascivious what? Lascivious energy for thaumaturgical purpose. I don't even want to know. I just want to not starve without energy and maybe pay my rent. I don't need to be lusty cousin of Doctor Strange. His finger finally jabs a random chapter title somewhere in the middle. Love letters. It seems completely and irrevocably outdated, especially that part about carrier pigeon colors. Love letters? Who write love letter anymore? This should apply to text messages now, right? But I think it's more romantic, don't you think? But it's a good start. Let's work on this before moving on to more complex seduction methods. He pulls out a pen from somewhere, a cheap ballpoint with a little anime cat charm on the end. I hand him a grease-stained napkin, like everything in this rotten place. The book says to convey aging adoration and a hint of forbidden desire. Victor starts scribbling something on a napkin. Maybe something like this? No, Victor, try again. Yeah, I guess this really isn't the most aging thing in the world. He takes a less greasy napkin from me and starts drawing again. What about this? Will you marry me? And a funny kitty. Wonderful. That lonely, pain-filled girl is like cherry on top. Yes. Check the yes box. Victor Man is now a blue screen of death. this this probably means the picture turned out well, right? With a trembling hand, he takes the drawing for himself. If my client gets a heart attack, Bob will probably kill me. Victor continues to flip through the book, recognizing the desires of the vessel. He scans the first few lines of text. It's all about observing subtle hints, interpreting body language, and engaging in candid conversations to uncover the special nature of mortal carnal desire. He glanced at me. What does vessel me want? Vessel wants, I think, money or stable mental health. This is my top priority right now. Money. Victor, who was expecting some incredible revelation, blinks in surprise. Alright, of course, that makes sense. And with this, we can work with it. It says here that incubi naturally attract values, including material ones, and they always have something to offer mortals. Well, to anchor the sensual aspect with the material, honestly, my finances have been okay lately. I'm curious, where exactly did he sell his soul? I felt like I've been selling mine to my employers my whole life, but somehow it's always for $3 an hour. We continue to study this villainous seduction manual. The rule of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirates' compliments work on living people. We examine the first paragraph, where words are labeled as keys to the treasure, chest to the heart, and flattery is described as powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things, say unpleasant things. This is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the LECs, I'll definitely get sprayed with paper. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much even for me. Victor cleared his throat. His gaze slides over me, trying to latch onto something particularly attractive about my appearance. You have a very elegant ear shape. Thank you, Victor. No problem. I mean, they really are. They have a very elegant curve, aesthetically pleasing. 11 out of 10 on the ear attractiveness scale. It is on my head an 11 out of 10. Will there ever be a happier day in my life? He takes a deep breath, gathering his courage for another compliment. Actually, you seem so calm and collected. You remain polite no matter what. Patient. That's an incredibly rare phenomenon, especially in a place like this. You have to be incredibly strong to stay so cool under such pressure. This person was struck down by ordinary basic politeness. That says a lot about our society. It is, though. That was bad. He smiles gently in response. Despite everything, he starts to relax. He's probably beginning to feel more comfortable around me. I would have never thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul, and not the other way around. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. I didn't know we could change. Oh, it's metaphorical. The text describes the principle of mirroring, subtly borrowing mannerism, speech pattern, and even express opinions of the victim to create a sense of closeness and understanding. The path of least resistance to gaining mortal attachment. Oh no, what about all that stuff about just be yourself and everything will work out? My mom lied to me, didn't she? With similar interests, what do ordinary people like? Football and the weather? Definitely not anime and Dark Souls. Discussing the brilliant soundtrack of Silent Hill with people is a bad idea, that's for sure. Not with me. Alright, practice. The book says that practice is the key to success. Victor lifts his gaze to me. Play along with me, please, just like we met. Beautiful mortal soul, I have offered to you in half dreams so many times, but I finally decided to find you in reality. I won't let you go so easily again. Even though the words aren't the most elegant, there's something supernatural about them. I still begin to feel a pull. A shiver runs down my spine. Yeah, come on, you don't have to pretend to get us someone or make friends. I'd love to talk about Silent Hill soundtrack. But I want to give in to the feeling. Let's try this one. He moves closer, his movements suddenly becoming smooth and eerily graceful. The words this creature now speaks bypass my mind and penetrates straight into some primal parts of my brain. I play along, but part of me realizes this isn't entirely a game. I'm a mortal being, and he's a demon from hell who came for my wretched soul. I know this is dangerous, mortal. That is wrong. It's forbidden fruit. But doesn't that make it all the sweeter? Oh no, the last remnant of reason within me protests. Oh yes, everything else replies. I lean into him with my whole body, eager to hear the last forbidden, incredibly sensual. Oh damn it, my leg just cramped. The resonant hum abruptly cuts off. We're back in that little gas station. Sorry, I couldn't hold that seductive pose for more than 10 minutes, but it seems like we were doing pretty well, right? What even was that day? He's flipping through the treatise a bit longer before letting out a sigh. His stomach growls again. It seems he could use an emotional snack. I think we covered all the important stuff. I suppose it's time to wrap things up. He started to rise from the floor. it happen that no one explained anything to you? Even I had a briefing. A 2 minute one? I tell you, but promise you won't laugh. I promise. Philip was over his face. Yes, wonderful. I accidentally sold my soul on the darknet. What? He holds a dramatic pause. Go on. What an idiot I was. I dropped off college back then because of constant stress, moved into tiny dorm and barely left my apartment. I was scraping by with some freelance work. I talk, well, sometimes I chat with various anonymous folks from 4chan, people without names, gender, or age. And then I stumbled upon a stupid ad. What did I have to lose? Definitely not a demon 7566. In the chat, offered me a chance to escape loneliness. Later, after I turned to this creature, he told me he did it for laughs. He left no instruction, just wrote "Kid God" in the chat. Kid good? I don't know. And deleted all contacts. He was curious to see if I could handle it. His chance to escape loneliness turned out to be putting me in an incredibly deadly situation. He lifts his eyes to me. His memory is fresh wound for him. Before I can even respond, he jumped up from the floor. But I've already wasted enough of your time. He gulped his way to the counter. Well, to be honest, I didn't really understand much. Those chapters are so strange. Let's. He lets out a quiet chuckle. But you know what? It was great. I haven't had this much fun in a while. I think I even ate properly. Finally, positive energy. I mean, thanks for the lunch. I'm not sure if I need to pay for that too, but I'll leave some money just in case. He still twitches awkwardly. I haven't really interacted with people since college killed my will to live. It felt strange not to feel like such an idiot around someone. Thank you very much. He throws some money into the jar, then takes a deep breath and adds, and maybe someday we could, well, hang out together? Not as a lesson, just play some silly games like friends. We're not as friends. We could make it a date, wrinkle eyebrows. A date? He still started waging wildly, knocking over 3 bags of chips, a can of soda, and a bottle of gloomy. I mean, of course, I'm ready. He struggles to rein in a flow of enthusiasm and makes a frantic breath. See you then. Goodbye. Bye, Mia. Good luck with your shift. It was nice to meet you. The gas station returned to silence, broken only by the hum of refrigerators and my own two loud thoughts. So a crazy god, a vampire dog, and a Thai incubus walked into a gas station. Sounds like a start of a really bad joke. My life is now a joke. Just great. I just wanted to pay my bills. I didn't sign up for interdimensional quarrels and therapy sessions for the undead. But on the other hand, I wasn't eaten, and I wasn't turned into a piece of furniture. By the start of this night, that's a resounding success. I casually glanced at the door to Bob's office. There was a low, guttural humming like a giant, disgruntled computer tower was working inside. The clock on the wall indicated it was the end of my shift. With a heavy sigh of relief, I began closing up the place. Finally, I walked to the front door, inserted the key into the lock, and was about to turn it when suddenly, organism! I jumped in place, nearly dropping everything. Organism, your performance has exceeded all my algorithmic prediction by 47.3%. You are not just an organism, you are an efficient, flawless machine for generating currency. I am feeling an emotion your kind describes as managerial pride. If you keep up the good work, the possibility of perceiving a 25-cent bonus will become not just hypothetical but quite real. Go organism, restore your energy resource and return for further exploitation. What a relief! He vanished as suddenly as he had appeared, leaving nothing but ringing silence behind. I stood for a few seconds, processing what I heard, then I slowly turned the key in the lock. Click. First shift completed. I survived. And now I can do anything, which means... Oh, okay. So, I think that's it for part 3, everyone. See you on the next video.